Hey guys, welcome back. So today I'm just going to talk about why I never wear bras, why I stopped wearing bras, and why I will never wear bras again. And I also want to kind of address how to be confident not wearing bras and kind of how to go about that, since we live in a society where women are kind of expected to wear bras. So to begin with, in middle school, definitely around 8th grade, was when I started wearing like push-up bras, and I would go to Victoria's Secret and get like super padded bras. Sometimes I would wear 2 bras at the same time to make my boobs look bigger because I have really small boobs. And at that time I was like, my number one priority was to get male attention. I wanted all the boys to like me. I wanted the boys to notice me. I wanted them to find me physically attractive. I wanted to look older. And you know, I feel like that's a pretty natural thing. It's just pretty sad because I spent so much time and energy into worrying and focusing on that when I could have been, you know, just living my life. And it took me a while to realize it, but I do think I did realize it a lot earlier than a lot of people do, so I'm fortunate for that. So I would say around the same time I went vegan, probably around like 3 years ago, 4 years ago maybe. It was definitely probably like sophomore year of high school when I started to just kind of wear like lacy bras. So they didn't have any wiring on them, they didn't have any padding, they were basically just like bralettes, like they didn't really do anything. And I would wear these with like really loose shirts, so that was pretty much the only reason why I wore those, was just so that, you know, you couldn't see anything. Not necessarily to make my boobs look bigger, because it really didn't do that, obviously. So it's obviously easy to not wear bras when you have small boobs. I know that people with larger boobs, obviously it's like a little bit more noticeable, but I definitely know people who are, you know, more gifted up there, and they can get away with not wearing bras. It kind of depends on the clothing you're wearing, but I know, like, I think the main thing that women are self-conscious about is when like it's cold and like you can see someone's nipples through their shirt. But you have to remember, everything, it's just a body, you know, it's just a body part. Everyone has them. It kind of goes back to the whole like Free the Nipple campaign. It's really just a body part, you know. We should all just be okay with it. And if you don't want to not wear bras, that is your choice. But if you think they're uncomfortable, like I do and pretty much everyone does, and you don't want to wear them, and the only reason you're wearing them is because you feel like you have to, then you shouldn't let what other people think of you or that self-conscious get in the way of you doing what you want to do. So I remember specifically junior year of high school, I started becoming more confident with not wearing bras. But I started actually not wearing them at all rather than just wearing the lacy ones. So I would not wear bras at all, and I remember I would feel so weird. Like I would just feel like everyone was looking at me, even though they really weren't, you know. I would just feel like it was really, really noticeable. And I actually remember a long time ago, this was like probably when I first started wearing bras, like in middle school. I woke up and my parents were going shopping, and so I went with them, and I was wearing this big sweatshirt. And I was in the store, and I remember like halfway through being in the store, I realized I wasn't wearing a bra, and I was so embarrassed. And I was wearing this huge sweatshirt, like I was a little girl, like you couldn't tell at all, and I felt so embarrassed. I felt like everyone could see everything. I felt naked and vulnerable, and it was just such a weird feeling, and I don't want anyone to feel like that. And I think that wearing a bra should be a personal choice, and you don't have to do it. And yeah, I feel so much more free now. I don't care, you know. I walk with my shoulders back. Before I would kind of like try to hide it so that people wouldn't notice, but now, I mean, I wear whatever. And I know in my recent try on haul video, someone said they could like see my nipple piercing through my shirt, and I feel like a while ago, like maybe a year ago, that would have really bothered me. I might have even deleted the video, but now I'm just so comfortable with my body, and I'm also unattached to my body in a way, but like in a positive way, where I don't feel like, you know, I'm not attached where I feel emotionally mistreated if, you know, someone's uncomfortable from my body. I don't feel like that is directed towards me. It's their problem, not mine. So yeah, I definitely think it's a personal choice, and I don't never wear bras. The only time I would ever wear an actual bra was when I was working, but I quit my job now, so I don't have a job anymore. But when I was working, I would just wear like a wired bra, but it just had like tiny little padding just because I'm like moving around a lot at work, and yeah, I kind of felt like it would be really weird if I didn't. And then I also wear like sports bras if I'm gonna exercise, just, you know, so it doesn't like when I'm doing like running or whatever, like that's just kind of a given. But other than that, I never wear bras ever, unless I'm going to wear a like really low shirt where like if I turned, like my boob would pop out. Then I wear like a little tiny like lace bralette, just kind of like to make it cute and to prevent that from happening. But yeah, so that's kind of like my reasoning behind it, and I feel like it kind of, you can kind of like ease yourself into it. Just start wearing like little lacy bras and get used to it, because you don't want to make yourself uncomfortable if you don't want to do that. So that's pretty much all I have to say about that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you have any more questions, leave your questions in the comments or on my Tumblr. I'll link that down below, and follow me on my other social media and subscribe and all that stuff if you really want to. So thanks again for watching. I'll see you guys soon.